between the Israelis and Palestinians. The President and Mr. President, you signed your name to the first Israeli-Palestinian peace agreement. You remember that well, right? And I want to support you in being the Palestinian leader who signs his name to the final and most important peace agreement.
To the final and most important peace agreement.
Your visit here, Mr. President, is truly historic. Never before has the first foreign trip of a President of the United States included a visit to Israel. Your first trip to our region proved to be a historic milestone on the path towards reconciliation and peace. I look forward to working with you in the years ahead, Mr. President, to advance security, prosperity, and peace. Mr. President, Israel also shares the commitment to peace that you expressed yesterday. We've already made peace with Egypt and with Jordan, and Israel's hand is extended to peace, in peace, to all our neighbors, including the Palestinians. The peace we seek is a genuine and durable one, in which the Jewish state is recognized. Security remains in Israel's hands, and the conflict ends once and for all.
The final and most important peace agreement.
Mr. President, for 69 years, Israel has been doing precisely that. We've manned the front lines of civilizations. We've fought terrorism. And we've built a modern, vibrant, democratic, Jewish state. In doing so, Mr. President, we've protected all faiths, Muslims, Christians, everyone. Throughout the Middle East, Christian communities are decimated, minorities persecuted. But here in Israel, we're proud to have a growing and thriving Christian community, and we guarantee the rights of all. May God bless you, Mr. President. May God bless Israel, and may God bless the United States of America.
יש לי הכבוד להזמין את אורחנו המכובד, נשיא ארצות הברית, דונלד ג'יי טראמפ. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America.
Thank you and shalom. It is wonderful to be here in Israel. President Rivlin, Mrs. Rivlin, Prime Minister Netanyahu, Mrs. Netanyahu, thank you very much. I am deeply grateful for your invitation and very, very honored to be with you. On my first trip overseas as president, I have come to this sacred and ancient land to reaffirm the unbreakable bond between the United States and the State of Israel. In this land so rich in history, Israel has built one of the world's great civilizations, a strong, resilient, determined, and prosperous nation. It is also a nation forged in the commitment that we will never allow the horrors and atrocities of the last century to be repeated. Now we must work together to build a future where the nations of the region are at peace and all of our children can grow and grow up strong and grow up free from terrorism and violence. During my travels in recent days, I have found new reasons for hope. I have just concluded a visit to Saudi Arabia, where yesterday I met with King Salman and with the leaders from across the Muslim and Arab world. In that visit, we reached historic agreements to pursue greater and greater cooperation in the fight against terrorism and its evil ideology. My future travels will take me to visit Pope Francis at the Vatican and then our NATO and European allies. We have before us a rare opportunity to bring security and stability and peace to this region and to its people, defeating terrorism and creating a future of harmony, prosperity, and peace. But we can only get there working together. There is no other way. Mr. President, Mr. Prime Minister, I look forward to working closely with both of you during my stay. We love Israel. We respect Israel. And I send your people the warmest greetings from your friend and ally, all of the people in the United States of America. We are with you. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you.
Trump spoke as presidents before him spoke. And in so doing, he profaned and even blasphemed the true and the living God by implying that Muslims, Jews, and Christians worship the same God. I make no apologies for saying that, and I also make no apologies for what I'm about to say. But Trump's speech is wrong on every level, and it's very grievous. And what's even more grievous is that, if this weren't bad enough, most Christians have no clue.
The final and most important piece of agreement.
God has a plan for his people, the Jewish people. It's for this reason that many biblically illiterate Christians see Trump's trip as a good thing. He's going to bring peace, finally, to the Middle East. Here's the fact of the matter, pardon me. He is seeking to unite Islam, Judaism, and Christianity vis-a-vis the dividing of Jerusalem. That's why he's in Saudi Arabia today. That's why tomorrow he leaves for Israel. And then after Israel, he goes to Brussels, or he goes to the Vatican to meet with the Pope. And then after that, he goes to Brussels, where he'll meet with NATO. I'm hoping you'll bear with me as I, try to sort through what is arguably the most historic and prophetic series of events in recent memory. Now, that's kind of a big statement, but again, I'm hoping you'll just hear me out as I try to explain what I believe is actually happening here. It's quite stunning. It's quite stunning. To say that this presidential itinerary is as strategic as it is historic and prophetic would be a gross understatement. And I say that by virtue of the underlying agenda of a one-world religion.